I don't know if it's just been because of the car content recently, but I can tell that these videos over here on this channel have been tapping into my older audience. Like I could just tell by the comments, you guys actually have fully developed brains, which is cool because, you know, I'm only 22. I'm still pretty relatively new to this life shit. I do not have it figured out by any means. So I really appreciate it when you guys, you know, take time out of your day to leave a comment trying to help me in certain areas of my life. And then there's the other half of you guys that just keep reminding me how much of an idiot I am and how this could have all been avoided if I just called the tow truck sooner, and how I'm stupid for driving on my flat tire for that long. Like, I get it, bro. I get it. But let me just make one thing clear. I didn't do it for content. Like, I didn't fuck up my car intentionally for content. I know I was filming it, but like, I would have done the same shit whether I was recording it or not. And I know that's just gonna make me sound like more of an idiot. I'm just being real. Like, that was a stupid decision of mine, thinking that we were almost home and we were close enough to where I just didn't want to have to call the tow truck and pay like $200-300. So I was like, oh, fuck it. Like, I already have to buy a wheel and tire. Like, let's just push it. Like, I didn't, people are literally thinking that I purposely damaged my car that bad for views, for clout, like for whatever. But like, bro, I'm just an idiot. Like, but I learned my lesson, you know, like it happened for a reason. I'm glad that all that shit happened, because if I did make it home without, you know, my fender getting ripped off and like the fucking whole bumper going under my car, like if I made it home without that shit happening, like I wouldn't have learned anything from this, you know? I would have been like, oh, fuck yeah, like I was right. I told you we could make it home. Nah, bro, like, you know, things happen for a reason, and this was one of them. I very much learned my lesson. God's been challenging me a lot recently, and I think I failed again with this car because I locked my keys in the car the other day, so I broke this window to get into the car instead of just calling a locksmith. But in my defense, I was pulling up to this kid's birthday party, and I was running a little late. So I was in a hurry, so I didn't have time to call it like a locksmith. But yeah, I think I failed there too, because like the right thing to do would have been to call a locksmith, not fucking break my window and now there's glass everywhere. But yeah, I just thought it was fried that a lot of people were saying that I did it for views, which like in a way, I know I'm a YouTuber, it's my job, and you know, I post videos for views, but there's a million other things I could do instead of fucking up my car and damaging thousands of dollars in parts worth. Like I just be filming a lot of shit in case something happens. And a lot of times things do happen because of my poor judgment and bad decisions. And I know I was laughing throughout that video, but I knew damn well that I fucked up and it was stupid, it was immature, and that when I put the video out, I didn't think it was gonna blow up and, you know, pay for the car damage. Like, I'm not Whistling Diesel, bro. Like, I knew it was just gonna get a few thousand views, but I knew more importantly that people were gonna be calling me out in the comments and just like telling me how much of an idiot I am. But I was like, hey, fuck it, it happened. I learned my lesson. Let me put this out and show you guys what not to do. Let me be an example, you feel me? But yeah, I did learn my lesson, and just in general, I've been learning a lot of things over the last couple months and just, you know, doing a lot of self-reflection. And I feel like these last couple months have been very pivoting in my life. Like, I feel like this is a big turning point in my life in a good way. You know, like a lot of growth has been happening up here. I've been, you know, believe it or not, maturing a little bit. I've never really cared about cars like that. Like, to me, they're just another material object, and I've never really been much of a materialistic person. But I feel like I would show that in the wrong ways. Like, for example, me standing on the top of my Camaro when I was throwing out merch at an event, or this recent situation with the car where I'm driving on the flat tire and it's fucking busting my headlight and ripping off my fender, and I'm just laughing, you know? Like, that doesn't show that I'm not a materialistic person. That just shows that I'm not appreciating what I do have, you feel me? And I've pretty much treated every car I've had like that and just kind of drove it pretty recklessly. Even my first car that was kind of a beater. But it doesn't matter if it's a beater or a nice car. Like, you should still take care of what you have, you know? And this is not me saying I'm gonna start driving perfectly everywhere and I'm never gonna go up a curb or hit a cone again and I'm gonna start fucking driving everywhere like this 10 and 2. Like, no, I'm gonna still have a little bit of fun, but I'm gonna do it in a smart way and, you know, be more cautious. Okay, maybe smart isn't the right word, but you guys know what I mean. But yeah, just realizing recently, like, damn, I should have just stuck with a fucking old ass Honda, because I've never really been someone who cares about cars. Doesn't matter if you're driving a fucking 96 Nissan or a fucking 2023 Mercedes, you know? It's still a car that's gonna get you from point A to point B. You just want something reliable that's not gonna be too expensive to maintain. And in a way, like, I knew that when I got the car, but I had been wanting the Camaro since I was in high school. So I was like, fuck, I know I'm gonna get older and get smarter and know that, like, getting the car isn't the right decision. But I wanted to just say I had the car, bro. Like, I got my fucking dream car, and now I fucked it up. But yeah, I've done a lot of shit like that over the past few years, like made decisions knowing they weren't the best ones, just simply because I'm young and I don't want to get my fuck ups out the way before I get older and wiser. But I'm pretty thankful that over the last few years, I never touched like a large amount of money, because I probably would have spent it wrong and invested it in the wrong places. Like, I'd like to think that my dumbass from age 18 to now 22, that like if I came into a lot of money, that I would have got an accountant and had them manage it properly and invested it in the right way. But like realistically, I probably would have blew a lot of it. So it's good that I haven't touched a lot of money yet, you know? And speaking of money, I realized recently that I should care about money a lot more. And it feels weird to say that because everybody cares about money, you know, to an extent. Some people care more about it than others. But like, I've never valued money above, you know, the actual important shit in life. But that shouldn't mean that like when I do get money, that I just don't pay attention to it, and I don't pay close attention to my finances and shit, you know? Like, I've been decent at saving over the past few years, but I also treated my savings account as like business expenses. So I would take out for like trips or to get clothing for like a merch drop, instead of like actually separating my accounts properly and paying close attention to my finances, which now I know moving forward I'm going to put a lot more effort into doing. And as for spending, like, yeah, I have little bad spending habits, like, oh, getting Starbucks every day or eating out every day, but like I could still do all that while managing my money properly, you feel me? And like I said, I'm not like much of a materialistic person, so when I would, you know, spend on larger things, it would mainly be like camera equipment or something for the videos, the business. I never really wanted to care about money a lot because I get to make videos and do what I love for a living. So I never wanted money to be, you know, one of the top motives, because money fucks up a lot of shit, and that like could take away a lot of aspects from like the creativity and, you know, what I'm putting out, the content I'm producing. But at the end of the day, like, I'm in full control of the videos that I'm putting out. You know, I'm not on no contracts or anything like that. Like, I'm independent. So I have full say whether my videos are going to be no ads, no brand deals, just copyrighted music, not making any money, or over here on this side of it, every video starts with a fucking brand deal. I'm promoting my merch every 5 minutes throughout the video. All the ads are on, it's clean, you know, I'm really like juicing for every fucking penny. Like, yeah, I'm in full control of that, and I don't have to be on one side of that. I can, you know, meet somewhere in the middle that feels comfortable to me and authentic to myself. Because that's another thing, I've kind of been like against brand deals over the past few years. Like, I don't even be responding to my emails as much as I should. But like, if it's a product that I genuinely fuck with and I think could benefit my audience, then I'm down to promote it and get paid, you know what I mean? Like, why the fuck have I been like straying away from that? I never want to be like a fucking walking billboard. Every video has a brand deal, you feel me? Like, because I understand my voice is, you know, very valuable, because I don't do a lot of brand deals, and the trust I have with you guys, like, you guys know I don't do a lot of brand deals. So if I do pop up and promote something, you're probably gonna know it's legit and I actually fuck with it. But I should start doing them a little more, because there are a lot of brands out there and companies that I genuinely fuck with that would probably, you know, throw me some money to sponsor some videos or some like events or some shit, you feel me? Like, I can do cool shit and bring the videos to life while still, you know, caring about money. Feels kind of stupid that over the past few years I've been like, I don't give a fuck about the money. I don't give a fuck about the money. Like, just kind of being very loose with it, because, you know, I've never been like rich and I've never made like a lot of money off YouTube, but I very much could be in like a way better position right now if I had just invested properly. Because like, when you invest, I understand that like, it doesn't matter if you're throwing thousands or just like a couple hundred here and there, but it just matters like the consistency and like where you're putting it, and like, you know, just being smart with it. Like, I understand all that, but I just didn't apply it. I was, you know, investing in my YouTube videos, trying to become like this huge mainstream YouTuber, instead of just really focusing on the platform that I already have and, you know, making more moves. I'm kind of just yapping right now. Like, I'm just thinking out loud at this point, but these are the things that I've been thinking about a lot recently. While we're on the topic of money though, that's another thing I didn't really like about the Camaro, is that it gives off a look. It gives off a look that I'm doing better than I actually am, which I fucking hate. Because I know there's people on social media that want to give off that impression, that to like their followers and shit, that they're doing way better than they are. Like, they're way richer than they actually are. They have more money. They're living like a crazy lifestyle. You know, all that shit, like all that fake shit. And I've never given a fuck about any of that. But it does give off a look. But that's why I've always been open and real in my videos and the streams and all that. That, you know, it's a 4-cylinder car. It's not some crazy fucking V8 ZL1 $80,000 car or some shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, the car just gives off a look, and I didn't get it for any of those reasons that I just talked about. Like, I simply just got the car because I always wanted it and I thought it was sexy. But yeah, I also just want to say thank you to everybody who was commenting on my last video and just trying to give me advice and tell me what to do about the damage repairs on the Camaro, because I'm not paying fucking 10 racks to fix the car, bro. That's so much money. You know what you could do with $10,000? I could have bought 5 of these. I'm gonna put the full quote right here on the screen that the collision center sent me that they're estimating to fix the Camaro. Let me know what else they're fucking me on, because I've already been talking to like a bunch of my friends and they've been sending me screenshots of parts I could get for way cheaper. Because like, bro, $1,900 for one headlight, like you couldn't find anything cheaper. And this guy kept like reiterating that he's gonna, you know, cut me some deals, slide in some discounts, try to work with me since I'm paying out of pocket. But he gotta be bullshitting, bro. There's no way 10 racks to fix the front of my car. But yeah, bro, just let me know if you know any other body shops in SoCal that I should hit up. Let me know, comment down below, or hit my Instagram DM. I'm not in a hurry to fix the car. Like, I'm not getting it fixed right now, but I still got to get it fixed. So probably within the next couple months or so. I appreciate all you guys' help through this. Like, for real, like, I fucking love you guys. Do not donate, bro. I seen on the last video a couple of super thanks. Like, that's very generous. But don't feel bad for me, bro. Do not donate. Keep your money. This is my problem, not your guys's. I do not feel right taking handouts because you guys are the ones that literally changed my life and just allowed me to do what I do, what I love to do for a living. Like, that's a blessing in itself, for real. So if you do want to support, just simply keep watching the videos because I'm going to keep bringing you guys content across all the channels. I do have merch in the description right now for this week only, but nobody's forcing you to buy it, bro. Only if you want to. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this little update video. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching and listening. Peace.